Hey guys, this is Nikki26 and thank you for rocking with me today. Today's video is going to be an unpopular opinion video, and it's going to be about the Juvia's Place situation. I want to say that I am not being paid by anyone to do this video. This is not none of my videos are monetized. This is my opinion. This is not a hate video. This is not a bashing video. And even though there was some bashing going on or that's happening right now, this is not that kind of a video. This video is actually coming from love. I'm not going to break another Black woman down, and I'm not going to contribute to her demise by trying to say whatever. So right now, currently in the industry, as you can see all over YouTube, because I've seen it all over YouTube, and it's the reason why I decided that I will come forward and make a video, is because there are so many people making comments and videos about they're not going to support Juvia's Place anymore, and they can't believe that Jeffree Star did the video. Not that he did the video, but they can't believe that Juvia's Place reposted it. This is not for drama. This is not for clickbait. I just want to say that I will always support Juvia's Place. And before you stop the video and you click out because it's not something that you want to hear, because it's not what everybody else is saying, I have a different experience. And from my experience, I just have a different angle on this whole situation. My personal opinion of Juvia's Place, my personal opinion of Chi-Chi. So I feel people are talking about her not supporting Black people, and she's so ready to jump on a white wagon, and she's not, she doesn't want to support her people. She wants to support white people, and she's more excited about supporting white people than she is about supporting her own people. And this is what people are saying right now. Now, her staff is extremely warm, extremely friendly. Before anybody even knew me, they treated me like if I was family. And everybody in there is Black and brown. I've also had the chance to work with her on her foundation campaign. Everybody besides the photographer on her staff, Black and brown, of different ethnicities, but they were there at that shoot. So when people say, oh, she doesn't support Black women, she doesn't do this for Black women. Yes, she does. I hear a lot of people saying they had a problem with customer service. Well, customer service is a fixable thing. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is saying, I had a bad experience, blah, blah, blah. Can we fix it? That's easy. I do have a little problem with the way things are playing out, because now, okay, so we're making these comments and you're not supportive and you're not doing this, and everybody is in the background, rah, 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 gotta be team this, gotta be team that. So what would be the end game for it? Is it to take her down? Would it be to get her brand out of the stores? Is it to make her lose everything? Like, what would be the end game? Like, how could she make this right for you? We as people are so quick to say what we don't support, but when people are really disrespecting us, and when people are really trying to say they don't want us to wear their products and they don't want us to support them, we're still doing it. We're still doing it. What about Gucci? Tarte did it. What about, I have Starbucks, Timberland, Tommy Hilfiger, Dove, L'Oreal, Gucci, Prada, Dolce & Gabbana. But y'all still support these people. So this beef with Alyssa is not a new beef. This is something that she has discussed before. She said she denounced the brand. She wasn't going to work with them anymore. This is the reason why the texts were out and everything. So now it's rehashed, right? So let's say Alyssa did not put the text messages out, and it's just the fact that everybody's asking her why she's not reviewing the Juvia's Place Foundation. How come she didn't get it? How come Jackie didn't get it? She said that she's on this whole positive thing and all this other stuff. But that was after you already opened the can of worms. That's not about positivity. That's definitely not about love. Like, you know, if you are on this new positive conscious thing, you could have just done the same thing I did. And I'm not saying you got to be me, but I will not speak on the brand. I will not speak about the person. I will just leave them nameless. So if I don't mess with them anymore, they're just nameless. I don't say anything about them. I'm just going to refuse to answer. And you could respectfully, you know, decline to say something. You could have said, you know what, I do not want to talk about it, but I respectfully decline to speak about why I will not post about the Juvia's foundation. Easy. You didn't have, I mean, I can't tell you how to respond, but if you are on a positive note, that is a thing that you could have said. I'm a chick from the Bronx. If I have a beef with you, I'm not bringing in right such and such, right such and such. I'm not bringing anybody. I'm not bringing nobody in because now they got to defend themselves. So I've seen that, you know, you said something on Jackie's comment and then, you know, you like, right, Jackie, they did this, and right, Naima, they did this, and right, like, why would you bring them in here? Like, why would you bring them and part of this? Like, what would be your point? Like, what is the purpose of you doing that? Because now Jackie's got to defend her response, you know what I'm saying? Because now she's got to be on Team Alyssa. She got to defend you. I don't know what Naima's doing, but you putting them in a position now that they got to say something because you done dragged them into this fight. Everything has come under fire because of her reposting that Jeffree Star posted a review, and she reposted it. Excuse me. Now, in his video, he went to the store himself and purchased the foundation. He also said that he ordered it from online too, but he wasn't going to get it in time, so he wanted to go to the store, pick it up, blah, blah, blah. He had a video of him going to the store. Now, I had a few people tell me that it was strategic. He took his time to go to the store, do whatever, make the video, film the video, put it up. And he took the time to do that. How would he know that, oh yeah, she's going to repost me? Everybody doesn't repost every video that he does. Like, and for whatever reason, if you support him, you hate him, you love him, whatever the reason may be, you know what I mean? You may not like him because he said something to Jackie. You may not like him because he said something to Shayla. You may not like him because something he said to James Charles or to Tati or to Nikita Dragon, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there. But you may not like him because he had beef with maybe some of your favorites or whatever, you know, but he had no idea. I am not thinking that it was a malicious thing. I'm thinking that, you know, I see Jeffree Star now, he has apologized. And I'm not saying, okay, you said all of this and now you're trying to apologize and that doesn't make it right. What I'm saying is he has apologized and he's taken steps towards saying, you know, I see what I did was wrong, but now, you know, I realize the error of my ways, whatever. And I'm trying to change. Okay. So that's what I see. And I see that because he has been reviewing quite a few black brands and black products, and he has been voicing his opinion about saying that it's not enough deeper shades in certain collections with bigger brands. You are excluding women of color, and that has been a stance that he has been taking. So at what point is his apology not okay? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying he may still feel the same way. I don't know. But the point is that he did apologize for his actions. And you cannot hold a person accountable because she reposted or because the company reposted a video that they did. They reposted everybody's video. There was no exclusions. Everybody who did a video, they reposted. That's what they were doing. They were showing the range of everybody who was trying the foundations. There are plenty of people who love Jeffree Star. You know, women of color still love Jeffree Star. There are women who cannot stand Jeffree Star. But you also got to understand, can a person be forgiven for something that they did? Or do you see that this person is still the same person, that they haven't changed anything? Or is that person that same person all the time? Like, there can be no change. And why can't she be thankful and grateful that he shared her products with his customer base? Why can't why can't she be proud that he would do that? Because obviously you took your hard-earned money to go and buy my products, and you took your hard-earned money to go and do a video and to say how you feel about my products. And no, he did not leave a nasty negative thing like he's done with a lot of makeup brands. He did not even put her out like, oh no, I hate this, throw it away, it's not Jeffree Star approved. He didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? His review was actually good and honest, and it came from, to me, you know, if I can look at it from that point, I'm not looking at it with all that emotion that you guys are looking at it with. Because like I said, to me, it feels like he's taking the necessary steps to say, I made a mistake and I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. People do make mistakes. We say things, we do things, but that's not who we are all the time. But he has since tried to apologize and make up for the fact that, you know, he was being insensitive. Does that mean that's who he is for the rest of his life? No. We are not the same people we were 10 years ago. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. And there's things I said and done 10 years ago that I would be ashamed of today. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. But you're not going to hold me to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've grown. And why can't he grow? I heard people say, you know, well, she only supportive of the white people. You know, Nikki put her on the map and blah, 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 blah. Well, before Nikki, she was out there doing her thing. Like, before Nikki, she was out there grinding, asking people, can you do this? Can you do that? And as a black business owner, I know when you're trying to hustle your product and you're trying to get influencers to try to say something about your product, a lot of the times they don't greet you with open arms. They give me a price tag. So they give me, oh, well, if you want me to do this, this costs $350 for this. It costs $500 for that. They put price tags on it. And you should know your worth, and that's great. So I basically want to say we need to start as black women, as black beauty influencers, money maker, product makers, bakers, whatever. We need to stick together instead of saying, I'm not going to support them, I'm not going to do this, and just tearing them down. We need to be in a process where we build each other up. So instead of tearing somebody down and say, I will never support them because everybody is this and everybody is that, how about maybe having a different approach to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody wanted to take me out and say, you know, don't use her stuff, blah, 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 is this, is that, I will never support her, and blah, 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 her brand. Now you got everybody on the bandwagon saying all these things, and now my sales are dropping. Now, you know, people are not using my stuff. Now I got to figure out, I got to revamp myself. I got to revamp my image. I got to figure out how I can get back in touch with my community. What is the point of doing that? We have got to do better, black people. We have got to do better in supporting each other. We have got to do better with understanding where somebody is coming from. We have got to do better with understanding that it's okay to expand. We have got to understand that it's okay to grow. It's okay. And the way you start is not going to be the way that you finish. So maybe she started and, you know, things changed when things got on a different level, and it has to change. You can't stay stagnant. That's the thing about growth. And if you don't adjust, you're going to get left behind. You can't be a major player in the game and never change how you do things. You can't have those small-minded ideas and you're going to the next level. It doesn't work that way. So I say all of that to say that everybody, and I'm not going to say because people are going to be like, well, I gave her a chance and the customer service was this and the customer service was that. This is not the angle that I'm speaking of. I'm speaking of us as black people giving up on other black owners or black entrepreneurs because they didn't do something that you know, they did something that you didn't like. You have to be able to understand There are going to be times that other people do things that you don't get and you don't understand. But it's life. That's life. Like, you know, if we are going to be major players in this game, we are going to have to respect that everybody is not you. Everybody is not going to do things the way that you do things. But you also got to understand where people are coming from. Just because you think that you see something or something is portrayed a certain way, that doesn't mean that is the way that it is. So, in closing, I just want to say, let's respect each other. But people, we got to do better. We can't just throw our people away because they did something that we don't like. We have to be able to be forgiven. And I'm not saying forgive and forget. I'm just saying you could just forgive and restore and just let it go. Forgive for yourself. It's Nikki 26, your girl from the Bronx, your girl from the block, whatever. So anyway, I done ranted enough. I just want to say good night. Thank you for listening.